Have you ever heard of the so-called third age scent? It may sound harsh, but it's a real thing and affects most people over 60. What's surprising is that it's not just related to hygiene, but to a transformation in the body that isn't visible to the naked eye. If you've noticed an unusual or damp smell on your skin, clothes, or even on your pillowcase, don't ignore it. It's a sign that something else is happening. The good news is that you can stop it and even reverse it if you act quickly. Stay with me, because soon I'll share 5 essential steps you should follow immediately to eliminate that odor and keep your body fresh, clean, and healthy. Why does this strange odor occur? Experts call it non-nenal, and it arises when the skin produces a higher amount of fatty acids, while its antioxidant reserves decrease. This phenomenon intensifies as the years go by, particularly after the age of 60. As a result, an odor appears that is usually associated with dampness, grease, or a slight acidic note. The most annoying thing is that this odor clings to clothes, sheets, and furniture. Even after showering, it may persist. But the real issue isn't just a change in smell. It also indicates that your body is having difficulty processing certain toxins and fats, which, if not managed properly, could lead to other health problems. What can you do about it? Let's explore 5 actions you should take immediately. 1. Choose a pH-balanced soap. Many people think soap is just that. Apply it, rinse, and problem solved. However, after the age of 60, the body undergoes subtle transformations that might go unnoticed, and the soap you've used for years may no longer be effective. The skin produces natural oils to retain moisture, but over time, these oils break down differently. Instead of contributing to a fresh feeling, they combine with oxygen and bacteria, creating that characteristic age-related odor, which lingers even after bathing. The problem is that regular soap doesn't have the strength to stop it. The solution is a shower gel with a balanced pH. Unlike harsh soaps that dehydrate the skin, it works in harmony with it, neutralizing the compounds that cause the bad odor instead of just masking them. Essential ingredients to look for. Heavy checkmark green tea helps eliminate toxins from the skin. Heavy checkmark activated charcoal captures the oils that cause bad odors. Heavy checkmark citrus extracts combat damp smells and replace them with fresh, natural fragrance. Expert suggestion: don't rush to rinse. Let the soap sit on your skin for at least a minute before rinsing to ensure it works. Also, it's recommended to avoid hot water, as it removes beneficial natural oils and can intensify the odor over time. Opt for lukewarm water. With this simple adjustment, you'll notice your skin feels cleaner, smells fresher, and you won't have to worry about whether others notice your odor before you speak. 2. Improve your diet. Let me ask you, have you noticed that some people seem to have a fresher scent than others, even without using fragrances? It's not a coincidence. What you consume influences how you smell. If you're over 60, your diet might be worsening the situation. Some foods increase the production of fatty acids in your body, and when combined with sweat and bacteria, they create a damp or slightly acidic odor. The main culprits: prohibited processed foods, prohibited fried foods, prohibited excessive red meat consumption. These foods increase oxidative stress in your body, indicating that your body is having trouble processing toxins. And how do those toxins escape? Through the skin. Before we continue, remember to like the video if you're enjoying it, and subscribe to the channel for the best tips on how to attract abundance and prosperity into your life. Let's move on. How to fix it. It's important to include foods in your diet that fight bad odors from the inside. Heavy checkmark green leafy vegetables, such as spinach, kale, and parsley that contain chlorophyll, a natural deodorant that helps eliminate toxins before they reach your skin. Heavy checkmark citrus fruits, such as oranges, lemons, and grapefruits, they purify the body and leave a fresh feeling on the skin. Heavy checkmark foods high in antioxidants, such as berries, nuts, and green tea, they combat oxidative stress and reduce the generation of oils that can cause bad odors. Practical tip: every morning, drink warm water with lemon. This helps eliminate toxins, improves digestion, and prevents body odor from the start of the day. 3. Change your sheets and clothes more frequently. You might be surprised, but odor isn't just limited to your skin. It's also present in your clothes, sheets, and pillows. Nonenal, the compound responsible for this smell, doesn't just stay on the skin, also clings to the fibers of fabrics. The most frustrating part is that regular washing doesn't always completely remove it. This means that even if you shower, you might still be wearing clothes or lie on sheets that hold on to that odor. Solution: bed wash your sheets at least once a week. You spend several hours in bed each night, and during that time, your body releases sweat, oils, and dead cells. If you only wash them every 2 weeks or less, you're essentially sleeping on a buildup of bacteria that causes unpleasant odors. T-shirt change clothes more often, especially those in direct contact with your skin. Underwear, t-shirts, and pajamas should be washed after each use. Extra: use white vinegar or baking soda during the wash to remove nonenal residues in clothing. Persistent bad odors in your bedding can be an inconvenience, so it's recommended to wash your sheets at least twice a week, and don't forget the pillowcases. Your head, neck, and face are in direct contact with them, and if they aren't kept fresh, you'll only be intensifying the odor on your skin. Now, let's talk about clothing. Nonenal tend to adhere to fabrics, though some hold onto it more than others. If you wear many garments made from synthetic materials like polyester or nylon, you're making the problem worse. These fabrics don't allow for good breathability, causing the odor to get trapped and persist even after washing. Opt for more breathable fabrics like cotton and linen, which allow air circulation and don't retain odors as much. Here's a little-known laundry tip: detergent alone isn't enough. Conventional laundry soap doesn't effectively remove nonenal, so sometimes, even after washing your clothes and sheets, they won't smell completely fresh. One option is to add white vinegar to the wash. Vinegar acts as a natural deodorizer that breaks down the odor-causing molecules instead of just masking them. You just need to pour about half a cup into the softener compartment or add it directly during the rinse cycle, and you'll see a big improvement. This small adjustment, washing your bedding and clothing more frequently, opting for the right fabrics, and adding vinegar to the wash, can completely eliminate that annoying odor. You'll wake up feeling refreshed, your clothes will smell fresher, and most importantly, you won't carry that bad smell throughout the day. Step 4. Stay hydrated and detoxify your skin. Let me ask you a question. How much water have you consumed today? If you're like many people, you probably haven't drunk enough, and that can be a serious problem. If your body can't efficiently eliminate toxins, what do you think happens? They start coming out through your skin. That peculiar odor you notice after 60 isn't just sweat. It's the toxins that have accumulated and haven't been expelled by your body. When you're dehydrated, your body operates more slowly, and waste isn't eliminated properly, staying trapped in your system. Instead of disappearing, these compounds are released through your pores. That's why, no matter how many showers you take, the bad odor keeps appearing. What should you do? First, make sure you're consuming at least 8 glasses of water every day, and not just any kind of beverage. Clear, pure water. Coffee, soda, and sugary drinks actually worsen dehydration. Your body needs clean water to flush out the toxins before they're released through your skin. If you want to speed up the detoxification process even more, don't settle for just plain water. Add lemon. Lemon water helps your liver eliminate waste more quickly, preventing odor-causing compounds from staying in your system. A great supplement is green tea, rich in antioxidants, which helps your body break down fats and oils more efficiently, reducing the amount of odor released through sweat. Now let's talk about something that often goes unnoticed: your skin. If you don't exfoliate your body, you allow layers of dead cells, sweat, and natural oils to accumulate, which traps bad odors like a sponge. That's why it's important to exfoliate at least once a week. Use a loofah, a dry brush, or a gentle scrub before your shower. This will remove the dead cells where the odor-causing compounds accumulate, allowing your skin to breathe and stay fresh longer. In summary, to eliminate bad odor permanently, it's important to tackle it from the inside. Increase your water intake. Choose lemon water or green tea, and exfoliate your skin frequently. By doing this, you'll not only enjoy a fresher scent, but also experience a sense of lightness, increased vitality, and even a more youthful appearance. Step 5. Use a natural deodorant with antioxidants. Let's be honest. If your deodorant were truly effective, you wouldn't be dealing with that bad odor over and over again, right? You apply in the morning, and by noon, bam, the odor is back. This happens because conventional deodorants don't eliminate the bad odor. They just try to mask it, and that's no longer enough after 60. The issue isn't just sweat, though. There's a more complex factor, nonenal, a substance that builds up on the skin over time. Regular deodorants can't break it down. So even when applied, that rancid, somewhat oily smell persists. The answer lies in a deodorant that contains natural antioxidants. It's not just about masking the bad odor, but eliminating it from its source to prevent it from coming back. Choose deodorants that include vitamin C, eucalyptus, or witch hazel. These ingredients help break down the substances that cause bad odor and keep your skin fresh for longer. These aren't just fancy ingredients. They truly work. Vitamin C helps break down the fatty acids responsible for nonenal, preventing them from sticking to the skin and causing odor. Eucalyptus eliminates the bacteria that intensify the odor, keeping you fresh for longer. Witch hazel works as a natural skin toner, reducing pore size and regulating oil production, which results in an overall reduction in odor. If you continue using traditional deodorants with synthetic fragrances, aluminum, and parabens, you might actually be making the problem worse. These chemicals can block your pores and trap nonenal, making it harder to get rid of the bad odor. That's why switching to a natural deodorant can be a real game changer. Also, how you apply it is crucial. Here's what you should do. Apply the product immediately after showering, while your skin is still slightly damp. This helps it absorb better and prolongs its effectiveness. Use only a small amount. Natural deodorants interact with your body, so you don't need to apply much. A small amount is enough. If necessary, reapply, especially after exercise or on hot days. By making this adjustment, you'll experience something surprising. You won't need to constantly reapply deodorant. The reason? Your body will stop generating that bad odor in the first place. So, instead of just covering up the problem, address the cause. If, in addition to this, you stay hydrated, follow a balanced diet, wash your sheets regularly, and exfoliate your skin, you'll wake up feeling renewed, confident, and free of unpleasant odors. If you've noticed a change in your body odor after 60, don't panic. It's completely normal. However, it's also a sign that your body might need a bit more attention. By changing your soap, improving your diet, washing your clothes regularly, staying well hydrated, and using a natural deodorant, you can get rid of that odor and feel fresh, confident, and healthy every day. Let me know in the comments if you've ever noticed this scent and what's worked for you. I'd love to hear about your experience. Thanks for watching the video. See you in the next one. Hello, I am Dr. Smith, an active 91-year-old doctor. Did you experience joint pain this morning? Was it even hard to get out of bed? I've been there too. 20 years ago, waking up each day filled me with fear, to the point where I thought, will this be my last day? However, at 91, I still work in my office, seeing patients every day. I also enjoy playing golf on weekends. How do I do it? Many people ask me what my secret is for staying healthy. Special herbs? Expensive supplements? Complicated exercise routines? My answer is quite simple. I've learned to take care of what matters most, my inner self, something we often neglect throughout our lives. Let's be honest, when we reach our 70s or 80s, we stop doing many things. We think, it is what it is, I'm getting older. We accept that we can no longer run or play with our grandchildren. We leave behind activities like hiking or traveling. Sometimes, we even go to bed wondering if we'll be able to get up the next day. I know exactly what that feels like. However, after more than 6 decades working as a doctor, I've come to an amazing conclusion. All those who enjoy a long and healthy life share a common habit. They pay special attention to certain areas of their body. If you pay attention to the story I'm about to tell you today, your life could be completely transformed. Do you think it's too late? Absolutely not. Trust me. And if you want to keep receiving more wellness recommendations, click the subscribe button right now and activate notifications so you don't miss my next tip for a healthier life. If this video has been helpful, I would greatly appreciate it if you left a like. Your small gesture is a huge support to me. Now, let me reveal the fascinating health secrets I've learned throughout my 6 decades of medical experience. The human body functions as an interdependent system, with key areas acting as essential connection points, influencing overall health. I've identified 4 areas of the body that, with proper care, can significantly impact your well-being. Spending just a few minutes a day taking care of these areas can improve body function, strengthen the immune system, and increase energy levels. The 4 essential areas are the feet, the armpits, the inner thighs, and the scalp. Why are these areas so important? Beyond cleanliness, these zones house crucial blood vessels, lymph nodes, and nerve endings that play a key role in overall health. Keeping them in good condition can directly affect your well-being. Would you like to continue living a dynamic life after 75? Then, it's time to start focusing on these aspects. We often see wrinkles, gray hair, and joint discomfort as unavoidable signs of aging. Based on my 60 years of experience in medicine, I can assure you that these symptoms can significantly decrease with proper body care. Don't let age discourage you. It's never too late to start. In fact, as you age, the benefits of these practices become even more noticeable. Now, let me explain in detail the care approach for each of these 4 areas. Foot care. How much do you appreciate your feet, which allow you to take thousands of steps each day? When Mr. Max, 78 years old, came to my office, he could barely walk. With tears in his eyes, he told me, "Doctor, the pain in my arm is so intense that even going to the bathroom has become a struggle. I feel like my life is over." I examined his feet. The skin was dry and cracked. He had deep corns and fungus between his toes. I asked how he took care of them, to which he replied, "I just wash them." That's the problem. We think washing our feet is all that's needed, but it isn't. Feet aren't just part of the body we use for walking. They contain more than 7,000 nerve endings linked to our internal organs. Traditional Chinese medicine refers to them as energy channels or meridians, and modern medicine has also recognized their importance. I always tell my medical students, feet are like the second heart of the body. They help blood flow throughout the body. Taking good care of them promotes cardiovascular health, regulates blood pressure, and even improves sleep. 4 steps for foot care. Soak your feet in warm water for 30 minutes. The optimal temperature should be around 40 degrees Celsius, slightly higher than body temperature. If the water is too hot, it can damage the skin. Adding a small amount of salt can enhance the anti-inflammatory effect. It helps improve blood circulation and reduce inflammation, being especially beneficial for people with diabetes or high blood pressure. Mrs. Lee, 78, managed to overcome 20 years of insomnia using just this method. Gently massage the soles of your feet. There are reflex areas on the feet linked to internal organs. Performing circular massages, especially on the heels and arches of the feet, can be very beneficial. One of my patients was able to relieve 15 years of constipation simply by adopting this practice. Before we continue, remember to like the video if you're enjoying it and subscribe to the channel for the best advice on attracting abundance and prosperity into your life. Let's move forward. Dry thoroughly between the toes. The area between the toes is moist and lacks light, creating the perfect conditions for fungi and bacteria to thrive. Using a soft towel or a cotton swab to dry it helps prevent infections. Mr. Jim, 82 years old, nearly lost a toe due to an infection caused by fungus between the toes. Use moisturizing cream and non-slip footwear. Over time, the skin on the feet tends to dry out, which can lead to cracks and infections. Applying a moisturizing cream after a shower helps keep the skin soft and protected. Wearing non-slip slippers at home reduces the risk of falls and promotes better posture. Several of my patients experience more than a 30% reduction in foot and knee pain by incorporating this simple change into their routine. Mr. Max followed these 4 steps for 3 months, and the result? He enthusiastically told me, "Doctor, it's a miracle. I can now walk without discomfort, and last weekend I took my grandson to the park." Start today. It's never too late to improve your health. Foot health goes beyond hygiene. It's crucial for maintaining a healthy body. Would you like to join me to start this change tomorrow morning? In the next section, I'll talk about how to care for your armpits, a key area for the immune system. Did you know that armpits not only produce sweat, but also act as a natural detoxification point? Let me share the experience of Mrs. Rosa, 75 years old, who suffered from respiratory issues and allergies for over 2 decades. However, after she began paying proper attention to her armpits, her health improved astonishingly. Take a deep breath. Do you think armpits are just a sweat zone? With my 60 years of experience in the medical field, I can tell you they play a fundamental role in the body's detoxification process. Stay tuned and see how a small adjustment in your routine can change your life. In this area, there are crucial lymph nodes. These nodes are an essential part of the immune system, as they help eliminate toxins from the blood and generate white blood cells that fight infections. Unfortunately, many people only see armpit care as a way to get rid of odor. They focus on applying strong fragrances or deodorants and blocking sweat glands to stop sweating. This is exactly the problem. The sweat glands in the armpits are essential for toxin elimination from the body. If we block them artificially, those toxins will accumulate in our system. But what happens if we don't intervene? Bacteria will multiply and odor will appear. So what's the solution? Let me share with you the 4 steps I've researched and put into practice to keep the armpits in good condition. Gentle cleansing with fragrance-free soap. Body cleansing products or those containing harsh chemicals can disrupt the natural balance of the armpits. Over the past 60 years, I have always preferred soaps with soft, natural ingredients. Wet your armpits with warm water and gently massage with a mild soap in circular motions. Avoid scrubbing too hard, as this may irritate the skin and affect its balance. I recommend soaps with green tea extract or coconut oil to my patients, as they help soothe the skin and have natural antibacterial properties. Thorough drying after a shower to prevent bacterial growth. The armpits are a warm and moist area, which facilitates bacterial growth. After showering, it is essential to dry them well with a soft towel. I recommend that my patients use a hairdryer with cold air to ensure the armpits dry completely, thus preventing bacteria from thriving. Mr. Max, 83 years old, managed to resolve a constant itching discomfort in his armpits that had bothered him for 20 years, all thanks to this simple method, using deodorants with natural ingredients. It is advisable to avoid deodorants containing aluminum or parabens, as these can clog sweat glands and alter the function of lymph nodes over time. For more than 60 years, I have used a natural deodorant made from baking soda and coconut oil, which combats odors without interfering with the function of the sweat glands. An alternative is to mix apple cider vinegar with water and apply it to the armpits. While there may be a slight vinegar smell at first, it quickly fades and helps naturally balance the skin's pH. Lymphatic massage for 2 minutes every morning to improve circulation. This is the step I emphasize most of my patients. Spend just 2 minutes each morning performing this massage. Use your fingers to gently massage around the armpits in circular motions. This promotes lymphatic circulation and helps eliminate toxins. Raise one arm above your head, and with the other hand, massage from the neck to the chest with gentle motions. Do this for 1 minute on each armpit. Mrs. Rosa, 75 years old, experienced an impressive transformation after 2 months of using these methods. Dr. Max, I can't believe it. After 20 years, this fall has come and I haven't had bronchitis. It's a miracle to have made it through the season without needing antibiotics. Dear readers, the armpits are not only related to hygiene, but also play a crucial role in the natural detoxification process of our body. If you take proper care of them, you will see a noticeable improvement in your immune system and toxin elimination. Now we will address the care of the inner thighs, an area that is often overlooked. We will see why it is important for blood circulation and liver health, and how to keep it in good condition. Place your hand on the inside of your thigh. Do you notice the pulse? In this region, known as the groin, there are important arteries, veins, and lymph nodes in the body. After caring for numerous patients over 60 years, I came to a fascinating conclusion. The health of the inner thigh is closely linked to liver performance and blood circulation. Let's listen to Mrs. Dolores' story, 71 years old. She experienced discomfort every night due to swelling and tingling in her legs, preventing her from resting without resorting to sleeping pills. Dr. G, my legs fall asleep every night, and I can't sleep, she said. I've been to several hospitals, but they can't identify the cause. Upon examining the inner area of her thighs, I noticed that her skin was dry and cracked, and the lymph nodes in her groin were swollen and hard. Additionally, her blood tests revealed slightly elevated levels in liver-related tests. Dear readers, the inner thigh area is not just limited to the skin. This area contains vital structures such as a femoral artery and vein, along with the inguinal lymph nodes, all of which are essential for blood flow. If circulation in this area is compromised, issues such as venous insufficiency, varicose veins, and even liver function disturbances may arise. In traditional Eastern medicine, this area is seen as a key point for liver health. Similarly, Western medicine is starting to recognize the connection between lymphatic circulation in the inner thighs and the liver's ability to detoxify the body. What happens if we don't properly care for this area? Poor circulation can lead to a buildup of toxins, which can result in constant fatigue, circulatory problems, and even affect the liver's function. Below, I will share the methods I have researched and practiced to keep this area in good condition. Start by washing the area with warm water and a mild soap. Many people tend not to clean the inner thigh area properly when showering. Over time, the body's flexibility decreases, making it harder to reach this part. Make sure to thoroughly wet the area with warm water and use a natural, gentle soap. It's advisable to avoid bath gels containing harsh chemicals, as they can damage the skin. I would suggest to my patients to use a bath sponge or wrap a soft towel around a long stick so they can properly clean the area without having to bend too much. Second, opt for cotton underwear that allows air circulation after showering. The inner thigh area tends to be warm and moist, making it prone to skin issues. After showering, make sure to dry it thoroughly with a soft towel and wear cotton or linen underwear to help the skin breathe. As we age, it's recommended not to wear polyester or nylon underwear, as these materials don't absorb sweat well and can cause skin irritation. I advise my patients to choose cotton underwear with a loose cut, avoiding tight-fitting garments that may interfere with blood circulation. Tight underwear can hinder blood circulation and the flow of lymph. Mr. Max, 76 years old, wore tight briefs throughout his life, and as a result, he developed severe skin irritation in the inner thigh area. However, after switching to looser cotton underwear, his condition improved significantly in just 2 weeks. Third, to promote better circulation, it's suggested to do simple stretches like the butterfly pose. The most effective way to stimulate blood flow in the inner thigh area is through this pose, accompanied by specific stretches for the thighs. To practice it, sit on the floor with the soles of your feet together, hold your feet with your hands, and gently lean your torso forward. Then, move your knees up and down to relax the muscles in the inner thighs. What if this becomes too difficult? For those who find this challenging, there's a simpler alternative that can be done while lying in bed. Lie down, bend one leg, and let the knees slide to the side, stretching the inner thigh. I am 91 years old and still do stretches every morning for 5 minutes. Just doing this, my blood and lymph circulation improves, and I keep my legs light throughout the day. Finally, to prevent skin problems, use moisturizing cream and mattifying powders. As we age, the skin tends to become thinner and drier, especially the inner thigh area, which is exposed to constant friction, requires more careful treatment. I suggest my patients use petroleum jelly or coconut oil after showering as natural moisturizers. In the summer, it can also be beneficial to apply a bit of cornstarch to reduce the friction caused by sweat. Mrs. Dolores, 71 years old, applied these tips and in just 1 month, experienced an impressive change. Dr. G, it's amazing. I no longer feel my legs numb at night, and now I can rest without needing medication. Also, the swelling has decreased significantly, and my liver function test results are back to normal values. The inner thigh area isn't just about the skin. It plays a crucial role in blood circulation and liver health. By starting to care for it properly, you'll experience improvements in leg swelling, constant fatigue, and liver performance. Now, let's discuss the care of the back and scalp, 2 parts of the body that often go unnoticed. Did you know that these areas have a direct impact on your overall well-being and the functioning of your nervous system? Do you think exhaustion and memory loss are simply consequences of aging? Mrs. Mirta Martinez, 75 years old, began to notice a drastic decrease in her memory and felt constantly tired. Dr. G, lately I even confuse my grandchildren's names. Is this the start of dementia? I'm very scared. I checked his back and scalp and found hardened muscles, dry scalp, and poor blood circulation. Just as I expected, these are not areas that can simply be washed. The back is directly connected to the central nervous system and plays a key role in supplying blood to the brain. From a medical perspective, the muscles in the neck and upper back directly affect the blood vessels and nerves that go to the brain. When these muscles become tense, blood flow to the brain is reduced, affecting memory and cognitive function. The scalp is also crucial. Its condition is directly related to brain health. If blood circulation in the scalp is poor, the brain receives fewer nutrients, which can impair cognitive function. Now I will teach you the methods for caring for the back and scalp that I have studied and put into practice. First, clean your back with warm water and a soft brush. Many people don't clean their backs well while showering. As we age, our arms lose mobility, and it becomes difficult to reach the entire back. I recommend using a long-handled bath brush with soft bristles. Wet your back with warm water and rub it in circular motions from the spine to the sides, like a massage. This improves circulation, relaxes tense muscles, and promotes blood flow to the brain. which clears the mind. Mr. Jim, 79, said that since he started doing this, he feels his mind is clearer even after the shower. Second, massage your scalp to improve blood flow to the brain. Scalp massages have surprising benefits for brain health, as this area is full of blood vessels that, when stimulated, improve blood circulation to the brain. Every morning and night, I gently massage my scalp with my fingertips. It's very easy. With your fingers, make circular motions all over your head for 5 minutes. Don't press too hard. You can also massage your scalp while washing your hair with shampoo. Pay special attention to the back of your head and your temples, where key blood vessels to the brain pass. Mrs. Mirta Martinez began receiving this massage, and in just 2 weeks, she noticed that her mind was clearer and her memory had improved. Also, it is important to keep the spine agile with simple stretches every morning. The spine is the main highway of our nervous system, and its flexibility directly impacts nerve signal transmission and blood flow. At 91, I still do spinal stretches every morning for 5 minutes. It's a very easy exercise. Sit on the bed and slowly move your head from side to side, then tilt it forward and backward. After that, make circles with your shoulders and gently stretch your torso from side to side. If this is difficult, you can do it lying down. Bend your knees and lift your pelvis slightly, then lower it. With just this simple movement, you can maintain the flexibility of your spine and lower back. One of my longest-lived patients, Mr. Jack Gray, 83, suffered from chronic lower back pain for 15 years. After doing these stretches for a month, his pain was significantly reduced. Finally, a 5-minute massage before bed will help you achieve restful sleep. A back and neck massage before bed relaxes the tense muscles along the spine and calms the nervous system, promoting deep rest. It's easy to do. Apply a little massage cream or oil to your hands and gently rub from your neck to the lower back. Pay special attention to the tension in the neck and shoulders. If you can't do it yourself, place 2 tennis balls in a sock, put on the floor and lie down on it, moving slowly to release the stiffness in your back. You can effectively relax the muscles. Mrs. Jennifer Thompson, 75, experienced an amazing transformation in just 2 months by applying these 4 methods. Doctor, this is a miracle. I no longer mix up my grandchildren's names. My mind is much clearer and I feel more energetic. My family says I've changed. Your back and scalp are not just areas where you apply soap. They are essential areas for brain well-being and performance of the nervous system. It's time to give them the care they deserve. You will see a noticeable improvement in your memory, mental clarity, and energy. Next, I will explain how to easily integrate these habits into your daily life. Up to this point, we have reviewed 4 key areas of the body and how to care for them: the feet, armpits, inner thighs, and the back and scalp. Now you understand why these areas are essential for your well-being. Maybe you're wondering, this is too much. How am I going to take care of all of this? Don't worry, don't stress. After 6 decades of medical practice, I have discovered a practical and lasting approach. Today, I want to share with you the 5-minute miracle, a simple strategy to incorporate healthy habits into your life. Don't try to change everything at once. Progressive changes are often the most sustainable and easiest to maintain over time. Dedicate each day of the week to a specific area of the body. Monday, focus on foot wellness. Wednesday, take care of your armpits. Friday, pay attention to the inner thighs. Sunday, care for your back and scalp. On the remaining days, only do basic maintenance tasks. This way, you can fully dedicate yourself to each area without feeling overwhelmed. Dedicate only 5 minutes to each area. Spend just 5 minutes on each area. Everyone can spare 5 minutes a day. As a practicing doctor at 91 years old, I assure you that the real secret to staying healthy is not in huge efforts, but in simple routines repeated regularly. Here's an example. When I get up, I stimulate the soles of my feet with a gentle massage. After every meal, I dedicate 5 minutes to stretching my thigh muscles. While I shower at night, I scrub my back with a brush and massage my scalp. In total, these practices take me no more than 15 minutes a day. Associate new habits with daily activities. When you add a new habit to a daily activity, it becomes much easier to maintain. You can massage your feet while enjoying your morning coffee. Use the time watching the news on TV to stretch your thighs. While you shower, scrub your back and give your scalp a gentle massage. Before going to bed, spend a few minutes massaging the lymph node area in your armpits. This way, you won't have any reason to postpone it. Believe in the power of gradual change. It's never too late. I have treated many patients over 80 and even 90 years old who have made remarkable progress with this approach. Mrs. Max Jong-hee, 86, reduced her hypertension medication by half, and in just 6 months of following these practices, she overcame more than 10 years of insomnia. Doctor, I can't believe how good I feel at 80. Now, I greet every morning with enthusiasm. Mr. Thompson, Rick, 93, has significantly reduced his chronic pain and can now walk without a cane. I never imagined that incorporating these habits at such an advanced age would have such a profound impact. Walking in the park with my grandchildren has become my greatest joy. My final advice: consistency is key. As a 91-year-old practicing doctor, I can assure you that maintaining a long and healthy life is not as difficult as it seems. The key is to pay attention to certain areas of the body that we often overlook. Start today by giving proper care to these 4 key areas: feet, armpits, inner thighs, back, and scalp. You'll notice a remarkable transformation in your well-being. Small changes can transform your life. At 91, I'm still seeing patients, climbing mountains every week, and playing with my grandchildren. You can do it too. Have a healthy day.